Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my bedroom. Happy holidays, all the holidays, and what better way to celebrate the joy and wonder and magic of the holiday season than returning to Yellowstone. This is season 5, episode 13, and Casey has counted coup. He tracked down Mr. Organizer of Assassin Dude right quick. Did he frighten the man enough? We'll find out, won't we? And then we lost Colby. Why did we lose Colby? Why? No, we didn't need that. No. Unless the actor had other things they wanted to do. But we didn't have to kill the man. In my opinion. That's just all I'm saying. So where could we possibly go next? There's lots of options. Which one are we going down? But thank you so much for being with me on this adventure. Don't forget, you can watch this whole episode with me on Patreon. I usually drop them at least the night before the shorter reactions, but who knows? There's so much on television. I'll get to them when I can. So join me on Patreon. I would love to see you there. You can also subscribe here because you know how much it helps the channel, and I would oh so greatly appreciate it. It'd be a great holiday gift for me. Thanks. So I've got the big cozy blanket. I am drinking water because I went out last night. When did I wake up this morning? Noon? I was up about noon this morning. So I'm going to drink water right now. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know where you are. But thanks for being here. And let's get to it. Ooh, what are we preparing for?
What?
How am I supposed to run a ranch if you sell everything we own?
Well, business shouldn't own anything outright, Rip. You service the loans with the mortgage, and you service the mortgagor with the proceeds of the sales of the horses and the cattle. And you never pay any income tax, 'cause you never show a fucking profit.
That's how that works.
You can't make enough on cattle to service debt, Beth. That leaves you 1 year to decide whether the ranch makes profit.
That's not a business model, Rip. That's a pipe dream.
That's a ranching model.
You going to Texas now?
Yeah. I trust that slick motherfucker as far as I can throw him.
Travis would never cheat us out of a horse deal, and I don't want you around him without me. He's a horse trainer. He'd try to fuck you in front of me if he could.
Lucky for me, got a cattle prod.
You've been warned.
I'll see you tonight.
Oh, I thought he was going to say she doesn't trust her around him not to take him out somehow. Oh, Thomas in your water.
Look what they're doing to it, Mo. And there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Oh, no.
Nothing legal, anyway. It's up to the people now.
What can the people do?
It's hard to build a pipeline if you don't have any pipe.
That's declaring war.
We're already at war. For 160 years, our side just stopped fighting.
It's a long fight to endure. You get exhausted.
Hannah, the physical manifestation of the American dream. Towering peaks, clear mountain streams.
Clear mountain streams.
And a governor who now it appears was murdered over the cancellation of a multi-billion-dollar planned community.
Everyone thinks it's the sun. The sun wasn't gunned down in broad daylight. I think we need to consider the possibility Sarah Atwood was involved. I think we bring in an outside firm and we start getting some separation. Hang on.
What is happening?
Everyone here needs to vacate this building.
I assume you have a warrant?
Bet your ass I got a warrant.
Oh.
Did Sarah Atwood have an office on these premises? Will you take me there, please?
Her last known contact was with Montana Attorney General Jamie Dutton. Speculation of repeated sexual encounters between the Attorney General and Miss Atwood, including one such tryst in the exclusive Deerfield Club, have been uncovered.
How?
How?
How could you know that?
What do you mean, how?
What evidence? What? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Sarah Atwood. From beyond the grave.
You having fun yet?
You destroy me, you destroy yourself.
Any legacy this family has earned is eradicated.
Stop referring to it as our name. You have your own name. Soon the whole world will know it. Remember what I said, Jamie. And unlike you, I keep my promises.
So why this part, but Sarah Atwood, which we know is not her real name, why was she working so hard? Was she? That's the part I'm sure. Her and Jamie, was she doing all of these things for Jamie to hitch herself to him? Or was she just using him as a tool and all along was at some point going to throw him under the bus? Because I found it interesting what Casey told Mr. Assassin Man about how you didn't do your research on the extended family. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known. They weren't going to get very far. And now we see this beautiful countryside. Beautiful. Beautiful. I terrified a child today. That's what I did.
I showed the people who came after my father what happens if they come after you. Or Tate. And now they understand. We walk away from this place. I don't want it following us.
Is that what we're doing?
Is that what you're doing?
Are we walking away?
I've been trying my whole life. Finally gonna do it.
Well, according to Graham Greene, in 1883, it's supposed to return back to them. And I guess Tate's the closest thing you've got to Graham Greene.
Ain't never seen no bleachers at a funeral.
It's for an auction. What are they auctioning? Everything. From the looks of it.
Hating that horse ain't gonna help. Some just ain't meant to be tamed. Some ain't meant to be wild. Hell, it was over before Colby knew it happened. One minute he was out there doing what he loved. Next minute he was gone. Gone from us anyway. Maybe he's still out there doing what he loves. You know what I mean?
I didn't let him mail everything. Let's go to work while there's still some work to do around here.
Sure, okay. They have returned to a completely different world.
That ought to pay a lot of taxes.
What is this?
I think the notion of a lot of taxes is about to change around here.
Should we be looking for jobs?
I mean, there won't be much but day work around here. The rest of you shouldn't have any trouble finding a new outfit.
Wow. That's a lot of land for just two of them.
Look, you've done good down in Texas. And I want you to put Wagon Boss on your resume now.
Come all the fucking way from Brazil. We have a fucking plane to catch. Where's your fucking guy? Come on, man.
Oh.
I'm looking for Travis Wheatley.
You the masseuse?
Do I look like a fucking masseuse?
Very expensive one.
Oh, that's what she's calling it.
All right, let's turn them over, girls. See what we got here.
What do I have?
Well, Mackenzie, there's a reason that you're naked, and it's...
You don't know what you have.
Travis, I thought you were showing our horses today.
Yeah, as soon as the buyers get here, we'll show them.
Bunch of fat Brazilians and tracksuits and jewelry.
That would be them, yeah.
They're in the parking lot of your fucking arena.
Oh, fuck, we gotta go, boys.
Yeah. You seem like a moderately intelligent young woman. How can you work for this fuck?
Oh, I would never work for a horse trainer. Travis is my boyfriend.
How fun.
Take the intelligent part back.
It's $2 million, and you know it.
Well, maybe it's a good thing Beth did come down here.
Can you please explain the appeal?
Money?
You ever seen him ride before?
That's what she's calling it. These Brazilians don't appear to be agriculturally inclined. What are they gonna want with these horses?
We'll take him.
Well, now, hold on a second. Let's see what the other buyers have to say.
What other buyers?
Okay, well, they're at 2-1.
Who are they?
Not
That's
buyers.
just the maintenance crew.
3 million. That's all.
Maintenance crew, huh? Nice touch.
Yeah, they clean up pretty good, don't they?
I guess you don't care what they do with the horse after they bought it, but I care about the horse.
How badly they get cheated?
Oh, they didn't get cheated at all. And that stud's won everything there is to win there. A horse is worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
That's anything.
It's like a lottery ticket, if lottery tickets bucked.
This is the first adult conversation I've had since I've been here. I need you in Montana for the auction. I need you for all that shit you just did in the arena. I don't know anyone who can do that.
I don't get paid a commission at an auction.
I got what she's going with now.
Well, did you make a commission tonight?
Of course I did.
How much?
But that's 5% to me.
Wait, I paid you $300,000 for that fucking circus?
The circus is what you're paying for. This ain't nobody's hobby.
All right, Travis.
So it benefits him to sell the horse for a lot.
My husband, your friend, remember? Our ranch, it is in trouble. I need your help.
Look at her go. Look at Beth.
No commission.
Look at Beth.
Please.
I can tell that was hard for you to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Mm.
We're gonna play cards for it. I know, just thinking.
Well, at least she'll know what card she has, I hope.
My husband's gonna kill you. With his bare fucking hands, Travis.
He's gonna find this funny.
Really?
Everything counts.
You didn't bet anything.
Well, I bet my commission, which is to say I'm all in, and an ace.
I'm all in.
Interesting.
Earn another one, and we got a 9. Turn them over.
Okay.
Wow, queen's over 9s. That's a monster hand.
Unless.
Some aces over, but then I have another one.
With his bare fucking hands, Travis.
I'm just kidding. You don't got a strip for me. Save it for your hubby.
Wait, you're coming?
Yeah, you asked me to help.
So what the fuck was this?
I'm just fucking with you.
Travis, you're such a child.
Hey, we really are gonna
Go
have
play with your fucking friend.
There's a stripper pole in the garage.
Of course there is.
Listen, something I want to talk to you about. I want you to stay on.
Anything to stay on for?
Hell yeah, there is. When we build it back.
I've been here 43 years.
Yeah.
It's my home.
Oh.
Sure hated the thought of leaving. Means more to me than you know.
I know what it means to you. That's why I asked.
Oh, what are you doing? This is baby mama, right? Because I don't think we've seen baby mama in a while.
What are you doing?
Trying to summon the courage.
So it's true. Let's not talk about this on the street.
Train whistle on the train station. Where did he come from? Why is he all dressed in a suit?
You had nothing to do with your father.
None.
Did she? Did she?
I think you have your answer.
Why didn't you arrest her, Jamie?
I was fucking her.
Plus, I look complicit.
Jamie, you are the definition of complicit.
Well, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do I do?
He's Jamie. They've never capable. The word I'm looking for is capable. Like, I think he fell into any success he's had. Someone's pushed him into it.
And your legacy
fell
is
into
that
it.
child's legacy. How do you know she was involved?
She told me.
Do Do you have any evidence?
Nothing.
So you don't know. When they complete her autopsy, will they find your DNA on her?
In her?
Very possible.
Very possible.
Will they find it in her?
No.
How do you know? Did he? Did he?
Call a press conference. Clarify that you worked closely with her to restore the development. Steer into the crash on that. Vehemently deny any affair and blame those who insinuated on purposely spreading disinformation and threaten them with obstruction of justice.
She forgot a question, though.
Praise your father's convictions. Declare his death more than just a murder. It was the murder of the citizens of Montana's right to choose their representative and for them to freely execute the will of the people. It was a murder of their freedom, and you will avenge them.
Avenge them. She forgot to ask, did Sarah have evidence on Jamie being involved?
No matter how thin the case, you must connect her to it. If she did it, then it died with her.
You better hope she didn't. You know, we know that Grant had the video of the two of them.
Thank you.
No, don't thank her yet.
This speech will determine the course of your life, Jamie.
Sell it well.
Your political future is tethered to it.
Sell it well. And I start making plans, Cassandra, if I were you. How do I change baby's name? That was a day for Beth. That was a day.
Oh, Christ, I warned you.
Yeah, you didn't warn me enough. For the past 5 hours, it's just been one question swirling around in my mind.
Why are you friends with him?
How is that smug prick your friend?
Yeah. Well, about 20 years ago...
Oh, we are going to get the story. Okay.
He took his help out to this bar, and I was with this girl dating her, and...
Oh, I want that bitch's name and last known address.
Well, there's a bunch of railroad workers there, and one of them tried to cut in on my girl.
Oh, so now you're dancing with that fucking whore?
Honey. And the next thing I know, the whole fucking bar stood up. I mean, I'm talking about 20 of these son of a bitches. So Travis comes over to me, and he's like, amigo, you better get the fuck out of here.
Amigo.
And Travis is like, you want to get to him, you got to come through me.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, we're getting the shit kicked out of us. We're on the ground. So they toss us out of the fucking bar. We're in the street. And he's going, I'm going back in there to get my fucking hat. And he finally finds his hat. He picks it up. And one of the guys is kind of tucked over. Wait, Travis sees him and he's wearing my hat. Travis has got his fucking nose broken, fractured jaw, ribs busted. He walks up and he's just a bloody mess, and he's looking at this fucking guy. And finally, the guy just takes my hat off and hands it to him. I mean, shit. Beth, how many friends you got like that?
Just you.
And Travis got a story out of it.
You want to walk me through the strip poker?
Away from where I left, there's heaven sent out in a click of bed.
So I wonder how much, if this was a real thing, people would want to buy things because they generally need it for themselves, their ranch, whatever, or if they just want a piece of Yellowstone, especially after what had happened to John. And so will you get more buyers because of that? Which is really morbid to think that way.
You really think this will raise enough money to cover the taxes?
This year.
It won't even make a dent, Monica. There is no solution. We're just buying time while we look for it.
The coroner's office just called. They're ready to release him. They just want to know what funeral home.
They're bringing my dad home. We'll have the funeral right after this.
Who do you want to invite?
Nobody. This is our last fucking circus.
Welcome to the Yellowstone dispersal sale preview. We'll begin with the dry work in lot number 44.
So with John's near-death experience previously, when, I can't remember, like some militia came after him, he didn't start putting in a plan of what should happen and could happen to keep the ranch going once he was gone at all. I guess he didn't anticipate Jamie getting the state trying to take over the land. But man, I would think there was some sort of plan in place. I know, I'm treating it like they're real people. That's what I do.
Lord lit a cigarette, smiled and waved the smoke out of her face.
Gosh, I just realized that they're paying for this setup for the band and the food and the tents. That's not cheap.
Hair wagging hounds, sunlight, they're always looking for hands.
Yeah.
New deal with Turner's, too.
Flying D.
Hell, that's buffalo, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to chase buffalo around? Hell, I'm going back to Tejas.
Is he?
Only married men work camps on the 6s. Tell them the truth, baby, tell them.
All right, no, I must admit, I was smitten at first sight, for sure.
Thank you.
Must have been the way you were holding that stallion's penis, baby.
For veterinary purposes.
He keeps saying that, but...
I haven't heard that story yet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come here, you.
Oh. Oh, poor Teeter.
Okay.
He's got the Tito's already in hand.
You in the market for a rope horse? No, I just wanted to come see you. I used to ride out here with your father when we were teenagers.
What? So they went back that far. I didn't know that.
Did you know my mother? Yeah, very well. I think I've been to more funerals on this ranch than anywhere else in the state. You have it in you for another?
Oh, wow. Beth, that's very nice of you.
I'm laying in the rest. Just his family, his cowboys. Well, you, if you want to come. Yeah. I'd be honored.
What are we doing?
Making memories here while we still can. I have a different plan. Mine guarantees a future. I know in my heart it's gonna work. I know it's the right thing.
Why do I feel as if Casey is talking in riddles? Does he want to save the ranch? Or does he want to leave the ranch in the rearview mirror forever? Does he want to do both? Because right now, it's Tate's ranch, almost technically, right? Well, aside from the tax part.
You're home late. She just needs someone who'll listen. Let her know it's okay to keep on living.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering about, seeing her walk away on her own.
You know what I do? When I'm really upset, when my day can't get any worse.
Oh, that's hard to say, Beth. There's a lot that you would do.
I go to a bar for the tourists and the transplants. Those rich fucking invaders that wrecked this place. I wait for one of them fuckers to come pick me up, and when they do, I slice them from pecker to sternum. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't know what that means. You want to get drunk with me and fuck with a bunch of out-of-towners? Atta girl.
Well, don't look so... Gotta be cooler about it, Teeter. Be a little bit cooler.
This place is pretty fancy.
Great bar. Garbage people.
Where they all from?
Not here.
Saying they live here year-round so they don't have to pay the taxes that they voted for. We got one circling the decoys. But add a little more bait. Hurry up.
What is... this lesson. How many drinks did Beth have there?
Get another round for these ladies.
Wait. I've seen this guy.
My name's Aaron.
Actor-wise.
Okay, let me guess. Not Yale. You are too handsome to have the GPA for an Ivy League school. Penn State. Ivy League for grad school. Because your dad paid for that.
Oh, she's just... Bleh.
You've got a 2-kid look about you. It's your wife. You fucking bailed. She was tired of you fucking your interns, right? You moved to Miami the second you saw your first surgical mask on Wall Street, and you never went back. You bought a condo, he bought a fucking boat. You know, trying to fuck away that dick you sucked that summer abroad. You suck one cock, and you are a cocksucker for life. Run along now.
Did you have fun, Teeter?
Are you psychic?
You just gotta learn how to read the tea leaves, Teeter.
Like you're a witch.
Yeah, I'm a fucking witch.
Jesus. And he didn't see the guy.
Want to have a go? Yeah, sure.
Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, geez.
Those are empty. What are you drinking?
You're motherfucking ass. After I shoved your head so far up, you got heartburn in your fucking eyeball.
Yeah, let's take the girl with Tourette's to the bar. That'll be fun.
The girl with Tourette's goes to the bar all the time.
I showed his fucking ass.
I'm not sure this is the game for you.
But thanks for taking me out. I know you know how I'm feeling.
There's a hole in your heart now. There's a hole in mine, too.
How do I fix it?
When I figure that out, you will be the first to know.
Wow, this is... Look at that backtrack. This is an event and a half.
I ask you all to remain standing as we honor a man who dedicated his life to preserving our way of life. Just as we honor a cowboy who gave his life in service of that land and the livestock that nourishes your body.
Oh, that's what this is.
If John Dutton were here today, his one hope would be that he inspired in you the tenacity to persevere in a world that sees you as an obstacle instead of the keystone to their very survival. And maybe look to the life of a cowboy, Colby Mayfield. Mountain valleys for an office, a horse for his commute, a rope for his chores, and a hat for shade. Colby died exercising that freedom, and John Dutton died protecting it. Farewell, and thank you.
I think that's all the service they needed.
All right, first horse of the day. Somebody give me 200,000. Here we go, 10, 20, 20,000. Sold, 375,000. Thank you.
If John Dutton was there today, I think he would say, "Get the fuck off my land."
What now? I mean, what are my chores now? There's no horses to feed, no...
All of the horses.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Go to school.
I guess you sleep in.
How'd we do?
With the cattle, a little over 30 million.
So they sold all of the cattle?
Can I ask you a question, business question?
Sure.
Let's take your car. How much is that worth?
300,000.
So I buy this car for $1, and then I take this $300,000 car that I bought for $1 and I register it. What do I pay in sales tax?
What are you cooking?
Just answer the question.
Taxes based on what you paid for it.
That's what I thought.
But is the land the same as a car? Those of you who are in financial things. Who are you going to sell it to?
Why didn't I think of that? Casey!
Who?
Who?
Give me a day just to make sure.
We got the theme song rolling.
You told her, you won't tell me?
I didn't tell her anything. She figured it out.
Figured out what?
The only way to save this place. Gotta give it away.
So you're giving away, though, the land, essentially, because they have no more assets on it, right? This episode had a little bit of everything. This is the Beth that I wanted to see for a very long time. She still has an edge. She still has her wit and sharpness, but it's just not so abrasive. And you see her kind of absorb what other people are thinking and feeling. And instead of, it feels like to me, she was embracing people her way more. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that so much. Casey, I'm still not sure which direction he's saving the ranch, not saving the ranch, kind of saving the ranch. Sounds as if he's kind of saving the ranch. So I'm wondering if the buyer is Thomas. Just wanted to hint all along. Would be, what's the word I'm looking for? A shepherd of the land. And what I also found interesting was just before I was watching the Ted Lasso, and it was the funeral episode of Ted Lasso, and I don't want to give too much away if you had not seen it yet. But because we were going to a funeral, and because we had heard of things prior, when talking about the sad things, I wasn't teary or weepy-eyed watching it. And then we've got Yellowstone, where out of nowhere we essentially had a funeral. And the way it was presented, and I think it's because the characters involved were a little bit more, I was a little bit more closer to than the characters we were discussing in Ted Lasso. I, as you saw, was getting a little weepy because one, it was beautiful. It was simple. It kind of spoke to the core of what the cowboy life is. It's just you and the horse and the land. Simple. Yeah. And that's what we got. Just a beautiful tribute to the cowboy and the horse and their land. That's all we needed. It's all we needed. And because of that, it was very touching to me. So we got Jamie and the assassin people and whatnot, and okay. It's just. I think I'll save my thoughts on Jamie for when we're all done. Is there only one more left? Is there only one more episode at all ever? Ever? For Yellowstone. I know 1923 is coming up, but is this almost the end of Yellowstone? Okay. But there we go. Thank you so much for being with me on this adventure. Do take care of yourselves. Happy New Year. I'm going to just hope no resolutions, no goals, just have happy thoughts. Take care of yourselves and then come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.